What about the benefits of studying in a multidisciplinary way? I mean, why do students want to do it? What do they get from it, and what are the advantages?
Different ways of thinking,
Yeah.
and thinking sort of sideways as well as linearly. I mean, the traditional sort of 3 A-level subjects, you tend to think in silos. But if you go and do a degree in more than one subject, you think, well, it's not silo knowledge. We can apply this bit across there. We can think differently, and it's lots and lots of transferable skills.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and when you're in the world of work, you're going to have to work with people from different backgrounds and with different skill sets from yours. And I imagine most people saw about the finding of the body of Richard III and the reburial and so on. And that is an example, really, where you needed historians, you needed archaeologists, you needed scientists for the DNA and so on. So it's not just people who've got one discipline who are used, it's people with a wide range of disciplines and who can work with other people from different disciplines.
Yeah.
To move on from that, I think the communication aspect of being able to communicate with different groups of people and have a better understanding of where they might be coming from is a really important part about multidisciplinary study. So you have a really good understanding that people see things differently, that there's different approaches.
And what do you think are the challenges then to multidisciplinary study?
The challenges are navigating that. But that's really important. Again, a lot of the students are already working, a lot of your students, but already we know that there'll be different challenges as you move through your employment or your careers. And being able to navigate those by navigating different subjects helps you to get the different skills in order to do that effectively. So.
I think it's like time management as well, because if you do normally a single on a subject, things tend to be plotted out for you in a very linear fashion, whereas combinations, you might find deadlines are clashing, so you need to work out your own time management skills, your own study skills, and again, lifelong skills.
Yeah. I mean, one of the challenges that I would see is about the way that particular subjects kind of transact what they do. So one of the things that I know that students always kind of have problems with is around referencing, where you're kind of referencing in one subject and then you move to the next subject and then the whole kind of structures change. And I think that can be challenging as well.
And confusing, because you might get a brilliant mark in your history essay and you write the same style of essay for English. You think, it's not a very good mark at all. What's the difference? So it's important for students to get the appropriate feedback from their academic leads.
Right.
You know, how do I create an effective piece of work for that type of subject discipline?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's right. And it can create in you a sort of flexibility of thinking, so that when you do graduate and you do go into work, or obviously many of your students will be in work already anyway, you are more open to different requirements put on you by different things that you do in your job, and you have that flexibility to respond to that.
Excellent.